As of at least when we're recording this show, there has been no arrest yet in the chokehold killing of Jordan Neely. We're gonna give you all of the details, including some footage. Understand, this is about as serious as stories get. The footage is obviously very rough. So with that in mind, let's go to this. So what you just saw is absolutely devastating. It is a person gradually being killed. That's what it is. It's a disaster and a tragedy. And I wish that I could say that and know that everyone agrees with me, but unfortunately, as you'll see, some people don't think that this was that big of a tragedy, or that if there's a tragedy, it's that people have a big issue with what happened. But in any event, we're first gonna give you more details. So Monday afternoon, Neely was killed after being held in a chokehold. You saw it in the video, by a Marine veteran on a subway after Neely got on the train and shouted at passengers that he was hungry, thirsty, and fed up with having nothing. After he stops moving, the riders hold him down for about 50 more seconds. He was later pronounced dead at a nearby hospital, apparently from compression to his neck as a result of the chokehold, according to a spokeswoman for the medical examiner who ruled his death a homicide. A witness said Neely did not harm anyone, nor did they see him armed with any weapon. So that is apparently the situation, as well as how he died. I await the conspiracy theories on right-wing media about how he stubbed his toe 10 years ago, and that's actually why he died, not the choking that he was experiencing on video. In any event, that has led to local political officials responding in a variety of different ways. You have this from Governor Kathy Hochul saying it became very clear that he was not going to cause harm to these other people. The video of 3 individuals holding him down until the last breath was snuffed out of him, I would say that was a very extreme response. The mayor of New York, though, Eric Adams, says there are many layers to this. I have faith in the criminal justice system, and I'm gonna let the process take its place. So look, that's the sort of reaction that you get from politicians quite a bit when they don't want to weigh in on something. I kind of feel like that's needlessly cowardly. Like, okay, we can find out more details, we can learn more, but the idea that you can't say that it's terrible that this is what happened, that God, if literally anything different could have gone down that did not result in a person being choked to death, that would be an improvement. And by the way, when I'm criticizing him, I'm not just criticizing Eric Adams for the statement you saw. When Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, obviously also a politician from New York, spoke out against this, he criticized her, saying she was being irresponsible. I mean, we saw what happened. We know that it's been ruled a homicide. She's not like a judge, okay? So when she rushes out with a statement, she's not sentencing him to life in prison, the guy who choked him out. Okay, that's not the sort of irresponsibility that is going on, but that they're saying is. She's just making clear that this is a terrible thing that should have never happened. In any event, we're gonna get to more reactions, but Brett, what do you think about this?
I don't know. I think the whole game of like, what is the right way to say, let's have a prosecution and a trial. Like, I think that's a weird game. I don't understand it. I don't know why that's like what litmus test we're putting out for politicians anyway. I stand behind, like, let's find out as much as we can about what happened. After that happens, then I can start making definitive statements. I can definitely make definitive statements like, this is horrible. This looks like a man is dying and they're killing him. I can talk about this weird instinct that a lot of people have to suddenly become like the hero of the situation, gung ho. It's my responsibility, probably because I've been egged on by Fox News to think that, no, they are all trying to kill us. Everyone on the subway who seems disturbed is trying to kill me. That I can talk about, because that I see every day. That I have all the evidence I need of. I would caution everybody when they suddenly get into the like, oh, I know everything about this situation based on the video that I saw. If right now and immediately, just because if the script were flipped, I don't want the other people doing that in a situation that seems bad for my political beliefs.
Yeah,
I'm fine, and what do I want, Mayor? I know everything I need to know about Mayor Eric Adams. Like I know he's a former police, he's from the police department. And I know that he's trying to hold a city together. I know that he is part of an overreaction to people who are good-naturedly trying to reform the criminal justice system. That's why he's there. I know everything I need to know, except about what happened in the subway. I'm pretty sure I know what happened. I'm pretty sure there was a guy who's having some issues on the subway, who has mental illness issues. But even that, it seems like that was the case. And I've been in subways in all kinds of cities where this kind of thing happens, and you ignore it because you just get this feeling, if you've done that a number of times, that like nothing bad's gonna happen. But I also, it looks like these guys are holding the guy down because they think that's their job, when it really very much is not. And the reason I know that is because people on the right tell me that that's not my job when it serves their political ends.
Well, and specifically holding down and applying a chokehold. Like I would hope that at this point, there's no one in America who doesn't realize that chokeholds kill people sometimes. But in particular, if you're in New York, I don't think that you get to plead ignorance about the danger of applying long-term chokeholds to people.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.